Hi, this is Gabrielle Roach at the news desk. In the news today, we're doing a story on kids and community service. Thank you! This is Gabrielle Roach at First Baptist Denby, where we're doing community service on Martin Luther King Day. It's not a day off, it's a day on. Go community service! For my research, I thought it would be a good idea to attend a community service event. About 100 people came out to clean the church grounds. Many kids were there. Why do you do community service?
I think community service is, helping the community, and it's the right thing to do. It's Martin Luther King Day, and he did a lot for the community.
I spoke to some students at Kiln Creek Elementary. What are the disadvantages of community service being a requirement?
Well, I think some people would probably not have enough time with sports and all, so it would be hard to try to fit in stuff.
Thank you! Now, do you do community service?
Yes.
Okay, so one last question. Do you think students should be required to do community service?
Yes, because it prepares them for their life later on and makes them a better, well-rounded kid. Unless the kid is very busy or has a reasonable excuse not to, all students should be required to serve at least 2 hours of community service every week.
Thank you. I spoke to school principal Deborah Pack. Okay, the first question is, do you think community service should be required for students?
I think it's very helpful for students because I think a lot of times you get another job based on the knowledge that you've volunteered. The new employer or the college application.
I read articles about a community service project called Rachel's Challenge. According to a news report by WVEC TV's LaSalle Blanks, this is a project that can involve an entire school and it builds character. Take a look.
Just having the chance to help others or to make an impact is just amazing. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I have purpose.
When it comes to Rachel's Challenge, for 3 years, Princess Anne Middle School has marched to the beat of Will Sexton.
For kids, I want them to challenge themselves to be nicer all the time. I want them to really think smarter and think more positively.
Will is the student leader at PA Middle, the first school in Hampton Roads to embrace Rachel's Challenge. At every event like this kickball day that raised money for Hurricane Sandy victims, there was Will leading the way.
I will develop myself in a positive manner and show honor, respect, and integrity. I will always bring out the best in myself and in others.
We saw him do that in a big way, motivating classmates to reach out to Northside Middle School students in Norfolk to help them start Rachel's Challenge.
We designed a wristband that said, "Don't hide in the shadows, stand up for bullying."
Hi, Mr. LaSalle. I want to know, why is Rachel's Challenge so special to people?
Hi, Gabrielle. It's LaSalle. Thanks for asking that question. Rachel's Challenge is so important because it promotes acts of kindness. So many times you hear bad things like bullying and violence, and we don't like that stuff. So Rachel's Challenge tries to elevate people to strive to be better, to reach for their dreams.
According to the article, 12 Reasons Why Community Service Should Be Required in Schools, it says service learning is associated with academic gain. That means students do better in school. On debate.org, one person feels community service shouldn't be required because students don't need added pressure. And doing community service should come from the heart because you want to. What is the most important thing to consider? Community service is about building a better place to live, and the best way to do that is when more people participate. Here's what I feel will be a smart policy. While I feel that all students should do community service, I don't think they should all be required to. Service can begin at 3rd grade, but it will be up to each school to organize a project and encourage students grades 3 through 5 to participate. Each school gets a grade on how well they do. At the beginning of the year, PTA members vote on the project for the students to do. The school that gets the most students to participate gets a pizza party. Middle school, each school must do 2 community service projects a school year. PTA members and student council officers vote on the projects at the beginning of the year. The school with the most participation gets a pizza party, special recognition on the city's website, and a trophy. Rachel's Challenge is a good project because students not only help each other, but they also help the community because it promotes acts of kindness. The PTA can get businesses to donate the party and the trophy. Now in high school, the requirement should be harder. This time, it's up to the students to do community service on their own. In 9th grade, students can begin their service, and by the time they graduate in 12th grade, they must have completed 20 hours of community service. Every time they participate in a project, they must write a paragraph explaining what they did and provide a picture from the event. Here I am at a walk for breast cancer research. When students turn in their proof, it must be approved by the school guidance counselor. And that is my policy, so let's get to work. Thank you!